Hey, this will be a video chart on KMAG. No stranger to this one. If you follow my videos, you know I've done this one quite a few times over the past couple of weeks. But as you can see here by the weekly chart, it's been a very exciting past couple of weeks. So like I just mentioned, what we're going to look at here is the weekly chart. Figured, hey, it's Friday. What better time to do a weekly chart than going into the weekend? So just want to get the chart updated from the longer term perspective. So this is more for the people that care about the overall chart, overall story, and so forth. So in other words, if you're a day trader who's looking to sell, 15 minutes after you buy, you probably don't care too much about this chart. So let's just dig in and get started. Real quick, little overview. You can see this massive move here. This tells us that the chart does have the capability to move quickly, and we're seeing that once again. But it's always important to see in a chart's history whether or not it has any past history of moving, in a strong way, and if this isn't moving in a strong way, then I don't know what is. So it's good to see that it's possible in the past, and once again looking like it's starting to happen again currently. I had this nice little finally where it pulled back here and found this bottom. And one thing to note from a trend line perspective, this batch of lows right here is higher than this batch down here. So for the people that are really tracking this for the overall chart, you can now draw an overall trend line upward. So that's definitely over a long period of time, but like I said, if that's kind of your strategy in this for the longer term, it was good to see that a higher low was put in relative to back here. Current price action, really the key level of support. Well, let me back up here. We have a couple levels of support at these two levels right here. This level is simply coming from the low of this candle, acted as a support there, and then you can see when it did fail as support, the price really struggled. So this level of support that was put in this week is at 0.023. So 0.023 is going to be one of the newer levels of support and an important one. And then the other one, just simply the high of last week, which was a resistance, but since it was broken, has now become a support, and that level is valued at 0.0097. But the one that really sticks out to me is just simply right here, this purple line. This is the 50-week simple moving average, and the longer the price can stay above this one, the better and better the chart's going to look. That's valued at 0.0067 right now, so that'd be kind of the overall one that I'd really like to see hold if the price were to have more of a deeper pullback. In terms of resistance levels, we had this previous high here. It looks like it did a great job of forecasting where the resistance was going to be this week. This high was at 0.015, and this week's high was at 0.015. So right here, the power of charts did a great job of forecasting where a future level of resistance was going to be. So 0.015 is the key current level of resistance. And then after that, you can see resistance is really thin out, and there aren't any until up here. But one step at a time. First, let's get some breaks above 0.015 and some closes above, and then I'm sure I'll be back to update the chart. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. With your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money together on our alerts, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. If you have any questions, please let me know. But again, this was KMAG. Enjoy your weekend.